I'm Anil Kumar, and here is another excellent paper to share with you. As you know, most of my questions come from the textbooks or from the test papers or from the assignments. Now, from this test paper, which is on exponential function, we have few questions which we'll look into in details. Now, here is question number 1b, which I'd like to throw some light on. So I've kind of changed this question a bit. You can actually copy this question and solve it as a practice problem. Right? There are two more questions on this page which are pretty good questions. You can copy them also and try to solve them. We will actually see how to solve question number 1b in this particular video. So we have a very similar question to what you saw in the test paper. We have changed some values. The question here is 16 divided by 81 to the power of minus 1 over 4 minus cube root of 27 divided by 64 plus 8 to the power of minus 2 over 3. With the help of this question, you will get practice of most of the laws you have learned based on exponents. Now when I say minus here, it really means that we have to flip, right? So the numerator becomes denominator and denominator becomes numerator. So whenever you're solving such expressions, the first step should be to write it with positive exponents. It helps. So we'll write this as 81 over 16 to the power of 1 over 4 minus, let me write this also as a power, which is 27 over 64 to the power of 1 over 3. Now here we have 8 to the power of minus 2 over 3. So I'll write this as 1 over 8 to the power of 2 over 3. I hope the first step is absolutely clear. Now this is very important since I've seen students making mistake in the very first step. Now we have to find the fourth root, the cube root, and this is square of the cube root, right, of these numbers which are given here. You can sometimes use calculator. At times calculator is not allowed for this particular test, so be aware of that. So imagine that the calculator is not allowed. Now 81, so we are looking for fourth root of 81. We know it is 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27, times 3 gives you 81. So we can write 81 fourth root is actually 3 to the power of 4, and the denominator 16 is actually 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, right? So it is 2 to the power of 4. I could write 16 as 2 to the power of 4, and then we have an exponent 1 over 4. 27 is cube of 3, so it is 3 cube. On the other hand, 64 is 4 cube to the power of 1 over 3 plus 8 could be written as 2 cube. So let me first write this as 2 cube. There are many different ways of doing it. Now in this example, I'm doing it in this way so that you get used to the numbers and relate them with their second and third and fourth power at least, right? Especially for these numbers. Now the next step could be you can apply the power rule, right? So when you have power of power, they get multiplied, correct? So when you open, you get 3 to the power of 4 times 1 over 4, correct? On the denominator, you have 2 to the power of 4 times 1 over 4. So that is just 1, correct? I could have written 1 directly also, which I'll do for the next one. Now 3 cube times 1 over 3 is 3. 4 cube times 1 over 3 is just the number 4, right? So instead of doing like this, I've written directly this time. Here we have 1 to the power of anything will be 1, and 2 cube times 2 over 3. Let me write this as cube over 2 over 3. It will help, right? So let's take these terms to the right side, since I need some more lines to really solve and get the answer. So what we get here is 3 to the power of 1, which is 3 over 2, minus 3 over 4, and here we have, it was plus here, we have plus 1 over 3 and 3 cancel, right? So you get 2 square, which is 4. That is what you get. Now you can take common denominator of 4 and make them all with same denominator. So common denominator 4 means I have to multiply this by 2. So I get 6 over 4 minus 3 over 4 plus 1 over 4, and that gives me 6 minus 3 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4, so 4 over 4, and that is indeed equal to 1. So this particular expression is equal to 1, and these are the steps to be followed. Well, you could do an alternate way, and that is you could straight away do 81's fourth root, 16th fourth root, and then come to this answer, correct? You could do like that also, right? But anyway, I've gone a long way so that you understand the steps which could be involved to solve such exponential expressions. I'm Anil Kumar. You can subscribe to my videos and get real help to do well in your own test. Thank you and all the best.